When a man truly loves you, words are no longer just words. They become promises, dreams, and his deepest truths. The depth of his love is reflected through his communication. But how can you tell if those words are not superficial? Or which words serve as undeniable proof that he's head over heels in love? Let's talk about that today. In this video, we shall discuss 7 things that a man says when he is truly in love with you. When you know about these things, you can tell right away if a man wants to spend his whole life with you, or if he's just playing around. So, stay with us until the end of the video because you definitely can't miss the last 2 most powerful phrases a man in love says. Support us with a like and subscribe to our channel for more educational videos on relationships. Let's begin. Number 7. I got you. The first thing on our list that a man says when he is in love is, I got you. This may sound like a normal sentence that guys casually say in conversations, and it is correct. But when your partner says this, these tiny words become really powerful and give deeper meaning. It doesn't just mean he is offering you help for something. Let me explain. When he says, I got you, it's his profound way of saying that he will protect you, provide for you, and be there for you in times of need, and stay committed to you. It's his way of telling you that you're not alone and that he's prepared to face challenges alongside you. It also means if you expect him to do something for you, he's going to do it one way or another. No matter what happens, he will fulfill his promises and say, I got you, which is his way of promising. Now, what are the most significant moments when he says this phrase, revealing the depth of his love for you? One time is when he is emotional. Let's say you are facing a personal crisis like losing a loved one or dealing with a massive business loss. He may give you a hug and say, I got you. Those moments are powerful. You can instantly just know that he will never leave you. Another time is when you are facing difficult challenges. For example, if you are trying hard to lose weight or dealing with multiple tasks at a glance, he steps in and says, I got you. Now, it doesn't just mean that he will be providing a helping hand with house chores. It also indicates that he will support you and provide you with everything you need until you get rid of that annoying layer of fat. That may include motivating you, bringing the right nutrition, taking you to the gym, or running on tracks with you. Similarly, there are many other moments when these powerful words come as an expression of love. When you need financial assistance, this phrase would mean, he'll cover all your expenses. When you are sick, this word will mean he will take care of you until you get better. And the list goes on. So, the next time your partner utters those reassuring words, don't take them lightly. Let a genuine smile and a heartfelt thank you express your appreciation. You can show more affection by hugging or kissing him. This way, he will get the message that his efforts are being heard and appreciated, which will make him put even more effort into you. Number 6. Tell me when you need something. In true relationships, the most common and simple phrases are the real verbal expressions of true love, and one of the most significant ones is, tell me when you need something. So when you hear your man uttering these words, just remember that it's his way of extending himself as your partner, teammate, and confidant. Understand it's like this. When he says this phrase, it's an invitation to rely on him, but at the same time, he is offering help without judging you or expecting something in return. It means you can be in any situation, but you can ask him for assistance. And only a man who truly loves you can commit himself to be there for you anytime when you need anything. There comes many moments in a woman's life where she may have to rely on her partner. It could be emotional, financial, medical, or motivational support that she needs. So, by declaring the phrase, tell me when you need something in front of you, he openly commits himself to your every cause. Imagine you have to work overload in your office, and you are stressed out, looking at multiple tasks altogether, and it may seem impossible to complete them within the given timelines. When he sees you swamped at work like that, he enters into your workspace and quietly whispers into your ear, "Tell me when you need something." This small phrase can release loads of stress off your shoulders. You will then know that if things go out of control, he will provide a helping hand to wrap up the work on time. Just imagine how powerful the impact of this one phrase can be on a relationship. Science relates this with social support and its impacts on relationships. According to the experts, when a partner offers assistance, it offers a sense of trust and strengthens the relationship. So, how should you respond? Well, when your partner utters this phrase, see it as an invitation, not a burden. Share your concerns openly and honestly. Remember, a healthy relationship is a two-way street. By expressing your needs, you empower him to be your partner in the truest sense, and together, you can navigate life's challenges as a supportive team. Number 5. Why you are feeling that way. When a man loves you, he won't just ask how you're feeling. He'll want to understand why you feel that way. If you're upset, he'll want to know why, so he can help. If you are in some sort of emotional storm, he'll want to get to the root of it. Why? Because that way he can actually do something about it. In other words, a man asking you, "Why are you feeling that way?" means that he truly cares for you and is ready to do something about it. These examples may give a better picture. Let's say that you two are home stressed from work. He might ask why you're feeling that way. He wants to understand if something specific happened that upset you so that he can help you feel better. If you are arguing with him, he may hold his argument and ask you why you are feeling that way. When he says this, he genuinely wants to know the actual reason behind the discussion so that he can solve it without getting into an intense argument. Similarly, he may ask you to do this when you are dealing with some family problems or when you are disappointed at some of your failures, like failing to lose weight. Research shows that when someone validates our emotions by understanding why we feel a certain way, it can have a powerful impact on our mental and emotional well-being. By asking why you feel that way, your partner is acknowledging the validity of your emotions and demonstrating empathy, which can strengthen the emotional connection between you. So, what should you do when you hear your partner saying this to you? Well, the first thing is to be honest. Give him the answer about the thing that is truly bothering you. If you are feeling depressed, give him the real reason for it. If you are disappointed after a failure, let him know every detail about it, instead of hiding it. If you are sad for some reason, let him share your sorrow with you, with the truth. This way, you not only get the approval of his love, but he also might come up with great solutions to provide you with comfort and peace during that emotional storm. Not only that, but he will also feel heard and valued, which will amplify his feelings for you even more. Just remember not to get angry or say something harsh when he asks you this because you can hurt his feelings, and he may avoid saying this afterward. Number 4. What do you want? In the language of love, the most powerful phrases are not always statements. Some of them can be questions. One question that amplifies your man's deep love for you is when he asks, "What do you want?" When he philosophically asks this question, it doesn't mean that he wants to know about your preferences for dinner or what movie you want to watch in the theater. This question may have a deeper meaning than you expect. Let's get into the details. When your man asks you about what you want, he wants to know about what your goals and your aspirations are. He wants to have a better understanding of the things that make you passionate and happy. Only when he understands your desires better can he strive to bring those things into your life. When a guy is interested in wanting to know more about you, it's the ultimate expression of true love. It's his way of saying that your happiness is important to him, and that he's willing to make an effort to fulfill your needs. As you know, we all have dreams and goals. Maybe you want to travel the world, or maybe you're yearning for a career change. Maybe building an animal shelter is one of your goals in life. It can also be that you want to move away from the urban life and live peacefully somewhere in the countryside. Whatever it is, his question is a testimony that he not only wants to know about it, but is willing to do something about it. It could be as simple as choosing a place to eat, making plans for the future, or understanding your deeper aspirations. He is genuinely interested in ensuring that you are satisfied with your life. Science relates this concept with evolutionary science. Back in the Stone Age, humans, especially loved ones, had to rely on each other for survival. For this purpose, they made use and made sure that they knew everything about each other, including their desires and needs. That's how they provided for each other whenever the opportunity presented itself. How is this relevant? It means that it is the instinct of a man to ask about your needs when he is in love with you. Now, how should you respond when he asks you this question? Just remember that your man is trying to communicate with you. So, first of all, respond with honesty and openly. Don't be afraid to share your desires and goals. Also, don't make things up just to make him happy. Even if your goals or desires don't align with his interests, you must still tell him the truth. In short, embrace these moments as opportunities to grow closer and to ensure that both of you feel valued and understood in your relationship. Number 3, I want you to feel safe. The next on the list of phrases that a man says to express his deep love for you is, I want you to feel safe. The next on the list of phrases that a man says to express their deep love for you is, I want you to feel safe. Now, this phrase is so direct and romantic that it becomes too easy for a woman to understand her man's feelings. But these words aren't just for romance. It has a much deeper and fulfilling meaning, so let me explain. You see, in the outside world, a woman is never safe alone, no matter which country you live in, or how strong the law is there. You also need a man who is not just your partner, but also your protector. And men know it very well. When he actually steps up to say these words to you, it means he wants to let you know about 2 main things concerning your safety. The first thing is that he wants to make sure that you stay safe, and he will safeguard you as your protector from all the threats or problems in your life. Secondly, he will let you know about it. He wants to ensure that you know you have a protector who will not let anyone harm you, just so that you can have a sense of peace and safety, not just from the outside world, but also from your inner fears, anxieties, and insecurities. Science tells us that humans are wired for connection and security. This statement taps into that primal need. It reassures you that he's there to be your rock, a shoulder to lean on, and someone who respects your boundaries. He wants to create a space with you where you can flourish and be your best self. Now, how should you respond to it as a woman? Well, it's important to acknowledge and appreciate his comment. You could do it with a genuine smile and 2 words, thank you. But don't just leave it at that. Let him know how you feel more encouraged and safer in his presence. This can strengthen your connection and build a foundation of trust. To sum it up, embrace his passion and desire to be your protector, knowing that it is not to dominate you as a person, but a declaration of his deeper love for you. Number 2, I will make it happen. Let's get one thing straight here. Actions speak louder than words. But sometimes a man's determined statement, I will make it happen, can be incredibly reassuring. This statement is deeper than other common promises guys casually make in everyday life. When he says it, it's an open declaration that he loves you more than anything and has made up his mind to do everything for you. Let me explain why these words are incredibly powerful. The statement, I will make it happen, is rooted in a sense of purpose and accountability. From a psychological perspective, taking action to meet the needs and wishes of a partner is linked to a desire to strengthen the bond. When a man takes the initiative and follows through on his words, he demonstrates that he is reliable and dedicated to his cause, which is keeping you happy. Now, how can this phrase be very useful for you in your love life? It may come in handy in different ways depending upon the scenario or context of your situation that you're in. Let's say you have a great desire to visit Europe, but it's never happened because of budget constraints, lack of support, or no knowledge of international travel. However, you share your desires with him, and he responds, I will make it happen. He might surprise you with a few tickets in a few months, having saved up the money and planned everything perfectly. It's just one example, but this applies to every aspect of life. When a man is in love, he can move mountains for his partner. It could be navigating your health, supporting you in pursuing your personal goals, or as simple as making time for you. But remember, all of that is just the outcome of feelings of deeper love for you. So, this is how you should respond to this phrase. Let him know that you have faith in him and that he will make it happen. If he shares various ways to help, share more ideas with him, and give your full emotional support when he is working on making things happen for you. Also, remember that a relationship is a two-way street. You can offer your support for his dreams too. And number 1, you are different than any other woman. The last and most powerful verbal declaration of a man's true love is when he says you are different than other women. Let's get into it and find out why this phrase can be an ultimate expression of a man's love. You see, men are visual creatures and are often attracted to beauty. They may see a pretty woman and can find themselves attracted to her instantly. However, this kind of attraction is short-term and doesn't last for long. Contrary to this, when things move beyond just appearance and become emotional for him, then it means he is getting into true love that will last forever. When a man says that you are different from other women, it means his attachment to you is not just apparent anymore, but emotional as well. In other words, he likes the way you look, but his love is for the inner you, your personality, the way you think, or the way you handle things. He is in love with every aspect of you, not just your physical beauty. When he says this phrase, he highlights the things that drew him into you in the first place and what makes him feel a special connection. Another thing worth mentioning is that this phrase is way too expressive and bold for many men to say openly. Many of them shy away from saying it. But if he still opens up and admits that you are different from other women, just know that he has gathered a lot of courage just to express his true feelings for you. So, it is necessary that you respond with the same kind of affection to strengthen the connection. A genuine smile and a thank you are always appreciated. Remember, this is a compliment, so let yourself feel good about it. If you liked it, then you can reciprocate by mentioning the qualities that you admire about him. And with that, we have completed the list of 7 things a man says when he is in deep love with you. I hope this video provides value to all of your lives and helps you strengthen your bond with your true love. Tell us what you think about the video in the comment section and share your suggestions, or let us know if we missed anything important. And again, remember to support us with a like and subscribe to our channel to stay updated.